What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 on how to rebuild the SeaCraft cap. And in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make the struts so this cap won't flex. As you can see, it's kind of like tweaked in. This will raise it back up and it will stay leveled, and it, like I said, won't flex when you're standing on it. Also going to be extending the outer lip, so it'll hide the rod holders, and you could install bolsters, which is the padding all around. So yeah, a lot of work, but we're gonna get to it. All right, so I went ahead and kind of made some templates out of cardboard for these struts to support that cap. What I ended up doing, I believe this is an inch thick piece of coosa. I got 2 pieces stacked on top of each other. Got it outlined here, as you can see. I'm gonna take the jigsaw and get this cut out 2 pieces at a time so it's evenly cut. Got all the edges cleaned up. I'm gonna get this measured and get some fiberglass cut out and start glassing the 2 sides with 3 layers of 1708 overlapping each other on each side. Once that cures, grind it down, and then we're gonna start wrapping it up and tying it all in for extra strength. Alright, gonna start off with the smaller ones first, work our way up to the bigger ones. All right, so it's a new day. We got the cap removed. Like I said, we're gonna be extending this outer lip. So what I'm gonna do first is just grind all the way around until you get to the fiberglass so it has a good contact to the glass to. So yeah, that's on the to-do list today. As you can see, last night we got the struts fully glassed in. They are looking beautiful. Have to obviously clean the edges up here and make sure they're leveled, and yeah, I'm just moving right along. Alright, so now that we got the edges all cleaned up all the way around, I had this sheet of Devon cell. I think it was like a 1/4 inch or an 1/8 inch, I'm not really sure, probably 1/4 inch thick of Devon cell. It was in a sheet, cut it into 6-inch strips, and gluing these in with some thickened epoxy temporarily, like so, to extend this lip and glass on top of this. We are officially tabbed in all the way around. What I'll do next is let this cure, and then we'll sand this edge lightly. Alright, so I got 8-inch wide strips to go on that outer lip to glass the whole side. Pre-cut. Gonna do 2 layers on top of each other. First we're gonna mix up 1-to-1 ratio of epoxy in the mixing cup and brush out that glass, wet it out, and then lay it up onto the lip. So let's get this mixed up first, and I'll be back at the cap putting it on. So we'll do about 8 inches. Alright, so it's a new day, got it all sanded down, cleaned up. Now it's time to get some high build primer applied. Man, this thing, rock solid. Alright, so this is the high build primer by All Grip, 50/50 mix. So the part numbers if you want to use it, or product number, or mixing cup. Gonna need a drill to mix this stuff because it's really thick. Alright, that is 2 coats of epoxy high build primer. Sealing this glasswork all in on the inside, all the way around. Gives it a nice clean finish as well, so you don't see just raw fiberglass. Alright, so the approach I'm going to be taking on this reinstall on the cap is I'm going to take some thickened epoxy mixed with some cut up 1708 strands and get it all glued in all the way around, even on the support beams. I got it marked here with the Sharpie. And once it's all glued up, I'll take the skid steer and get it pushed down, and then take some stainless steel screws and screw the stainless steel screws all across the hull, and it should be good to go. Cap glued in. You can see got our thickened epoxy and a couple screws here and there holding this thing down. This ain't going nowhere. So now what we're gonna do next is take a grinder and just get this cleaned up, and also sand the outer lip that we built. My fairing compound, just going over the bottom edge another time, trying to get it nice and level, make it proper. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on extending the outer lip of this cap on the 20-foot SeaCraft. Gonna wrap this video up and see you guys next time. Peace.